Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to continue with the series Ask a Tarot Reader, and today is going to be Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew has shown up at my tarot table, and he is asking me, what do I need to know right now? So I'm going to pretend Prince Andrew is here with me, and he's come for a tarot card reading, and I'm going to ask the tarot cards, what does Prince Andrew need to know right now? And then, of course, I'm going to do the 6-month reading. Those cards I'm not reading because it's too soon in that. It's too soon in the shuffling. So I'm asking the cards, what does Prince Andrew need to know right now? What does Prince Andrew need to know right now? What's the most important thing that Prince Andrew needs to know right now? What's the most important thing Prince Andrew, Duke of York, needs to know right now? What's the most important thing Prince Andrew, Duke of York, needs to know right now? What's the most important thing Prince Andrew, Duke of York, needs to know right now? What's the most important thing Prince Andrew, Duke of York, needs to know right now? Cards are ready. Yeah, definite cut. Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of anxiety. 9 of Swords upright. 2 of Swords in reverse. There's been a decision made on something. 8 of Swords in reverse. He's no longer feeling like a victim. Look at the swords. Page of Wands. Oh, this is bad news. In reverse. The Empress in reverse. You know what? I think there's been bad news about, this is Sarah. This is the mother of his children, the Empress. I think as I've read for Sarah, and I think Sarah's going to get some more bad news. He's just really worried about her right now with this Empress in reverse. He has heard some bad news, and now with this 8 of Swords in reverse here in the middle, because we go from 9 down to 8, I think he's worried about her, but some of the news is good news. So some of the news is good news. I think they've made a decision about something here with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands here in reverse. This is, as I've shown before, the Page of Wands. They come and they bring you news, and see the wand is planted in the ground and then continues to grow. So upright, it's news that grows. It's creative news that grows, that grows into something great. When it's in reverse, it's the news that grows isn't so great. So this would be somebody bringing you news because it's growth. This would be news about health, for example. It'd be, and it doesn't always have to be deadly. I mean, doctor could bring you news that you have arthritis. It's just something you have to live with for the rest of your life, and possibly it would get worse as life goes on, that kind of thing. I think this is probably the first surgery that she's had. But I think we're going to hear some more anxiety driven news. I think he's really worried about Sarah. I think he really is, because that's the mother of his children, right? The Empress in reverse. That's the mother of his children. Plus, this is Sarah, because I know Sarah's not a queen or anything, but she is a Libra, and Venus rules Libra. And this is the mother card, and this is the mother of his children. So he's really worried about the mother of his children. And he might be worried with this Page of Wands here about his children, how they're going to react to it. Because Page of Wands, this would be Beatrice. Her birthday's August 8th. She's a Leo. So that he might be worried a little bit about Beatrice. Maybe he's worried that, is this genetic, right? Breast cancer can sometimes be genetic. Oh, you know what? The surgery was successful. 6 of Wands upright. That surgery was successful. Page of Cups in reverse. I think he's really worried about his children, about how they're reacting to this. Because we've got 2 bad news here. So this is surprising bad news. right? Page of Cups upright, it brings you a message. Oh, fish jumps out, surprise, I'm pregnant, surprise. Surprise, I love you, surprise, we're getting engaged, that kind of thing. It's in reverse. It's surprisingly bad news. Also, Page of Cups, I believe Eugenie is March 20th, so I don't know if she's considered a Pisces or an Aries, but that would be Page of Wands with both of them, Aries and Beatrice, so both of them, but this might be Eugenie as well. Oh, Strength in reverse. This has really rocked him. This is really, really rocking. This Strength in reverse. He almost feels like it's out of his control. He feels like for the first time things are really out of his control. I wonder how much. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, losing some money on something that was taken from you. Something that was taken from you is coming back. Is that self-esteem? Is that self-confidence? Because remember, swords are words. And so when somebody takes something from you, they're taking maybe your self-confidence, your self-esteem. This also could be you being sly, being lying to somebody. This is lies. This could even be little white lies because there's some truth in it here with two swords left behind. Also leaving one foot in the door to repair this, and in reverse, this is now it's coming back to you, or something that you started a long time ago that wasn't successful. I don't like that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, Temperance in reverse. Yeah. I just with the Temperance in reverse, Strength in reverse, Ace. Like, look at all the reversals. Look at all the reversals. You only have 1, 2 upright. Life is really not very stable for you right now. Not very stable right now. Is Sarah your rock with this Temperance in reverse? And now you don't know, because Temperance is blending. It's a 5. It's a blending of the body, mind, and soul. It's unstable. It's unstable energy that you have to stabilize. And I think right now, you are feeling very unstable. I think you just feel like the roots have been ripped from you. I think you're trying to be strong for your children with the Strength here and the 2 pages. I think you're trying to be strong for them. I think you're trying to give them something now that they never had from you as a father figure, because you're trying to bring something back. I think you're trying, but you're not being very successful at it here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. I think this has really rocked your boat. This has really rocked your boat more so than anything before. I think every other time you had your parents around, you had your father, you had your mother. This is the first time you're going through a crisis without your mother. And that also could be with the Empress in reverse as well. You have lost the strength of the females around you, the strong females around you. You're really worried about losing your second strong female around you that's kept you grounded. And you don't know how to handle this. You really don't know how to handle it. You're definitely trying here with the 7 of Swords in reverse to reverse some wrongs. You're trying, but it's not going very far with the Temperance card here in reverse. It's not landing right with people. Yeah, this is losing the strength of your mother. And I just want to point out to people that sometimes cards can mean two different things. Like that, this can be the mother of his children, and this also can be his mother, because he's lost strength from he doesn't have his mother to lean on going over this crisis right now with the mother of his children, because both his children showed up here right now. So this could be the mother of his children, plus this is the first time, like I said, he's gone through a crisis without his mother. Let's see what's underlying here. He is just really tired of defending himself. If this was upright, it'd be like he's going to continue to defend himself, defend his actions. He's just really tired of defending himself. And here's the devil. And so we know what he's tired of defending himself about, right? He's tired of defending some of his previous actions. He's kind of stuck there. Wow. 8 of Cups in reverse, the Magician in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm really worried about how this is going to end up for Andrew. What the cards need to know him right now is karma's coming. It's interesting because Temperance is the angel and the devil. And so Temperance is the female aspect of the devil, and it's in reverse. This is... He's just feeling like everything he's had to defend himself over regarding previous activities it just sounds like a broken record here with the 8 of Cups in reverse. He's just stuck on that, and he's just stuck on that, and he's stuck on that, and he really doesn't know how to get out of it. And I think there's some bad fortune coming for the family. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Magician. And with the 10 of Cups in reverse, I'm being told to, King of Pentacles. There's some hurt coming here. I don't think he'll be able to retire. He's not ready to retire at all. And then with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and the Magician, I think some bad karma is coming for him with the Devil in reverse here. I wouldn't even call it karma. I mean, what's happening with Sarah isn't necessarily his karma. I don't think he'll be able to retire for a while. Oh, look at that. The clock agrees with me. I think some things are coming. Let's just put it this way. His retirement is not going to turn out the way that he thinks it's going to turn out. There's going to be a little bit of loss of family here. His fortunes are unfortunately for Andrew, he has some more hurt coming his way. That's what the cards want to tell him. I can't see this anxiety ending very soon. Sometimes the Magician can be a surgeon or a doctor as well, right? It's people who can create miracles, and doesn't look like there's going to be any miracles here with the Magician in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. This is a very dark reading that the cards want to tell Andrew, especially here with the King of Pentacles in reverse. And he just may be fighting with the king right now. And people who are in my class know what the King of Pentacles is with the shoe showing here. This would be the spare card, wouldn't it? This is the spare. This is the spare in waiting. And I think he might have some grapples here with the Emperor. He might have some grapples here with the Emperor. And a little bit maybe with money. He might want to request some money from the king. The king might say no. I don't see him moving. I don't see any moving cards here. I think he's going to stay put, but I think within his home, I think we're going to see some things not going well for him within his family. Not a lot of joy going on right now for him within his family. So let's see what the next 6 months are going to bring for him. That's what the cards want him to know. And like I've said, for people where I've read news, something like that, I'd rather be warned than saying, oh, everything's rainbows and unicorns. You can't take much away from that, but you can take a lot away from, if you know bad fortune is coming. And then you have to remember, this is just a reading of the current energy right here, right now. You have free will. So if for example, if you have a bad health outlook and you have free will to continue smoking, well, then the cards are showing you what's going to happen if you continue smoking. But if you have a bad health outlook and the cards, and you decide to quit smoking, you decide to go on a diet, maybe start walking every day. Ooh, King of Swords, something legal. You can change the outlook. So the cards are just reading the energy of today. Maybe, he can do some family counseling, for example. You're right, with the family going upside down there and the fortunes. And if he's worried about the children, maybe you can, step that up and be a little bit more proactive in the father part of it. For example, there are some things that are out of his hands, like whatever Sarah's health is like, and I'll read about her next. But that's what the cards are saying if nothing changes today. And that's what I'm getting into here with the 6 month reading. So if nothing changes, everything stays the same, the energy today, this will be the outcome. This is a possible outcome in 6 months. Now, man has free will. Yeah, so things could look better for him. Yes, things could look better for him. Transform a few things. Yes, so things could look better. If you have these messages of warning that you can prepare for them, then you can handle them a lot better. It's when you have a tower moment that you can't prepare for that life shakes you up. Cards are ready. 6 months for Prince Andrew, Duke of York. Oh, definitely they're ready. Oh, there we have victory again. Victory. Something's going to be victorious. Oh, now see, the magician is upright. So he can change his fortunes. He can start creating. He can still start being the master of his domain. Oh, and now we have the Empress upright. Oh, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. Yes. So I'm not saying he is a magician. He could find, in the previous reading, I said the magician can sometimes be a doctor, can sometimes be a medicine man, right? Maybe they need to seek out some alternative health. Maybe they need to do some mind work, some good thoughts around Sarah. Now's not the time with this Ace of Wands. This can be a no, but this can also be, don't concentrate so much on your physical relationship. Right? Ace of Wands upright, it's a phallic symbol. It's a creation. It's a creation. You can imagine the sperm shooting off and matching up with the egg and creating a baby, especially with the Page of Swords here in reverse. So I'm thinking that's not what she needs right now. That's not what she needs right now. This could also be, maybe go see a medium and talk to your mom. Maybe she has a message for you. Right? With the victory of the magician here, could be a medium who pulls things from the ether and brings them down. It's amazing. These are both manifestation cards, and you have victory here. I think here, especially with the Page of Swords, remember swords are words. Be careful what words you are speaking, because the Page of Swords is in reverse. So this is words. Words can be in your thoughts, in your brain, or actually spoken on a piece of paper, but it's words that run through your brain here. Be careful that what you're thinking. Make more positive thinking, more positive thoughts, more, and that's not all rainbows and unicorns. When somebody's dealing with a life condition like that, that is, what can you do to bring more peace of mind even to that person? Because we have the Empress right in here. Rather than being a negative Nelly, how can you create, right? Because this is pregnant with possibilities, and she has the stars around her head, so it's thoughts. How Try to be not negative around her. Look towards the future. So this Page of Swords upright, they're looking to the past, and they're bringing things from the past. They're telling you things about the past, right? But it's in reverse. Now she's looking towards the future. So be more future focused. Don't try and be too physical. Don't worry about creating the physical here on Earth, here with the Ace of Wands. Because that would be creation, and this is a no. And look, he's pointing down, no, at this. So I think this has more to do with a little bit of mind work. So in the next 6 months, I want you to work on more of creation, law of attraction with the mind, with positive thinking, not so much on the physical. No, there we go, Knight of Wands. Bring more positive messages. And act on it quickly. Don't drag that out. There's the Tower in reverse. Yeah, what I was just saying, a tower moment. This is a slow train you've got to turn around. It feels like she has had a tower moment here, and it feels like a slow train wreck. You know what? Don't talk to her about money. Don't bring money into it at all. She doesn't need to hear about that. The next 6 months could be really tough on money for you, especially on top of the Ace of Wands with no here. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse again. Don't get stuck on something. Here we have the Six of Cups. Rely on your family a little bit more. Right here with the Five of Pentacles being out in the cold, and here with what's being passed down, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I would say try and include them a little bit more. Bring them more in, more empathy. I'm particularly thinking all of a sudden of Edward and Sophie. Rely on them more. Don't turn your back on them if they want to help, especially to give emotional support. This might be a time to be more proactive with your family and say, listen, we've got this tower moment in our life. We're trying to calm it down. We're trying to slow it down. Sure would be nice to have your support. So don't be surprised in the next 6 months if you ask for it. They might be feeling like they're left out in the cold, like you aren't keeping them in the loop of what's going on, or how you're feeling, or how the family's doing. I would say in the next 6 months, bring them in. There we go. So now we have the Seven of Pentacles upright. I think if you have some investments that you think are going to come to fruition in the next 6 months, no. Things that you planned are still out of your reach, especially here with the Five of Pentacles. You may have seen a little bit of results, but I think you are still going to have to wait for a lot of things. Because this is a 7, we asked for the 6 months. The next 6 months, I don't think your money situation is not going to be that great. Um, Investments that you've made, maybe you're waiting for some money to come back, especially with the Tower here. I think that might be why not to worry so much about the physical here with the Ace of Wands, with the 7 of Pentacles. The money might reach you in 7 months, because we have the 7 here, and we asked about the 6 months. So the next 6 months, no, the money is out. It might trickle a little bit out, but I think, especially if you've been relying on Sarah for some money or some income, that's just not going to happen in the next 6 months. I think money is going to be an issue for you. And that might be why you need to do a little bit of manifesting around that. Yeah. You know what? Three of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups. This is your brother. Queen of Wands in reverse. This is your sister. 8 of Swords in reverse. Ooh. The 3 of Swords upright, and the Hangman in reverse. I think you're going to be really disappointed with your brother, with your older brother and your older sister, especially if you come asking for money from them. There's something here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, with Anne and Charles. And you're going to feel like kind of like a victim. Like, I think that's why why Edward and Sophie popped into my head. And you know what? It simply could be that they're away. I mean, they're away in the next 6 months. Like, don't they go up to Balmoral for a couple of months? Yeah, I think there's something here. You're going to feel betrayed by them, because we start with the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Wands, or 3 of Swords upright. I think you're going to feel some betrayal, because they showed up right away. They showed up right away after this. And it could simply be because they're too busy. They got their own stuff going on. But I think, I think this next 6 months are going to kind of free you from some things. I think you're going to see more clarity, because the Hangman in reverse is seeing things clearer. And then once you have that clarity, then you can untie yourself and move on. And if you see his legs actually make a 4, well, I know it's a reversed 4, but in the original Hangman, it is a 4. So there might be something here in 4 months that you see something different. And that might be, maybe that's when you come up. Well, that was embarrassing. My battery died, but I was at the end of the reading anyways. I think you got the gist of the reading, that he just has to use his, the Magician here, to change the way he thinks, change the way he talks to people, and he can turn this Queen of Wands around, and he can have his 2 siblings back on his side, and he just has to talk kindly to them. That's what I'm basically summarized about, that he needs to bring them on board for things to turn around for him a little bit. And that was that. So I say I never edit, but I can't help. The battery died. I couldn't believe it. I don't know how long I was talking for after that. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Next will be Sarah. And if you want anybody else in these readings, please let me know. Thank you. Take good care. Bye for now.